Students, good evening. Students who are in the online, am I audible, students? Online students, am I audible, students? Okay. So let's start the discussion. And students, in the previous session, we started the most important concept. Subject started. There we said in the previous session, features of Python started. The subject started with the last two classes. So in the previous class, we started with getting started with Python. There I was explained history of Python, versions of Python, and the downloading process of Python and installation process of Python. These points I already started and I explained also. Okay. And as far as those classes, those who are new members in today's class, if any new members are present here, so I'm giving a small, that's what students, all the students in online, I'm requesting to listen this. So here, that day one, I said, what is my course content Python full stack is concerned? I just said about my course content. I just want to show you within few minutes what I just said. In my first day, I said what the full stack Python course contains and how many modules are present inside of it and how they are useful. I just said just something like introductory part. Module 1 Python programming, which I cover core Python, advanced Python, and Python for data science, NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib. This is a module 1, backbone for Python programming. And next I started with, we discussed next module number 2, UI technologies, HTML, JavaScript, CSS, Bootstrap, Angular or React.js. And as a part of module 3, we discuss web frameworks, what it contains, Django, Flask, and REST API. This is module 3. Module number 4, database softwares. There I discuss MySQL and then MongoDB we discuss. And tools we discuss Git and GitHub, testing methodologies, basics of AWS, GCP, Google Cloud Platform, and resume building, and a capstone project in every part of it. This is what I discussed in the day one. There I discussed. And to get the job, to prerequisite for getting this full stack Python, for understanding and to get the job in the industry in full stack Python, you must be a graduate of any of the stream which I mentioned here. Plus, your knowledge must be known. What your knowledge must be. You need not to know any C, C++, Java, any of these languages you need not to know. You need not to know about these languages. If anybody knows, it's a great advantage. Anybody know C, C++ today who came today's class? Anybody today attended? Those who are attending today, any CSC background? Any CSC, any new students today, CSC background? Already friends feeded or what? You will ask one danger question. Any CSC students, please raise the hand. If you raise it immediately, we'll say stand up. Any such information came already? Anything such information leaked up? No? Okay, let it be. No problem, students. And students, this is, I don't want any of your prerequisite knowledge. Whole and soul, I am the full responsible for you to make you expert in my subject. This is the one I am writing. I give you a full guarantee. You'll become an expert in coding. Coding is very, very important nowadays in any companies. So such coding, I'll make you expert, provided you must do these three conditions. You must be punctual in attending classes. All students must practice my use cases, programs, and problems which I'm going to give you. And I already said in the class, hacker ranker examples, lead code examples, which I'm discussing, and I already shown you. 700 plus questions are there with me, which are almost like a case studies, which I already shown in the day one only. Okay. And you must read my notes and you must write my notes. And one more point I am adding, you must interact with me. You must interact. Interact means what? You must respond in the class. You must respond in the class, which I am adding newly in the class today. So you have to speak so that you can improve your communication. If you sit like a statue, if you just look at on the screen, where screen also will fear, that's not correct. You speak out. You just interact with me so that your communication will increase. Correct or not? So you speak, my dear students. This is my conditions which I am putting in the class. You need to satisfy. This is my recommendation and request for every student you must do so that you will become expert with my explanation. This is what I said in the day one. This is called video number 1. This link also we are giving. Video number 2, video number 3, I overall discussed about what are the applications you can develop by using Python that are called real-time applications developed by using Python. Real-time applications developed by using Python. So there we had discussed 20 plus real-time applications. I said there are so many number of applications are there which you can develop using Python. There I said statistical information about the Python, why Python is so popular in the software field, and what is the ranking about the Python in Python industry now, and what will be the actual trends are going on industry. I shown you in the TIOBE index. Statistical times. I opened it and I shown the survey or not. In USA, what is the popularity of Python? In Germany, France, in worldwide, what is the ranking number 1? Python is having 1, which I already shown in the class. Understand, students? That part is there in my class in the place called what? 2 and 3. Day 2 and day 3, I was explained about real-time applications about the Python. These 3 days, even if you don't listen also, no problem. You must start from this video. You must start from this video. You must start, listen from this video. You must start, listen from third video, day number 4. There I started historical development of Python. What is the Python? What is the Python development? Which year it is officially released it? And who is the father of Python? And which country it was developed it? What is the language which is available before Python? And in which operating system the first Python programming developed? And what will be the organization is maintaining this Python software? And what will be the official website of Python? And how many versions of Python? I explained very detailed Python explanation I gave. And I shown you the practical ground of what? Python 1.x, Python 2.x, Python 3.x, complete information I gave. What is the current version? What is the latest version? What is the preview version? That is a future version. I was shown everything with the dates. Did you remember that? Yes. If you listen that video, video number 4, you will come across. There you will come to know also how to install the Python software, how to make your laptop ready also I made it. And at day number 5, I started with features of Python. Day number things, features of Python. This is what I started in the last class, last Friday class. Saturday was no class. I did not taken last Saturday class. I already informed it. And I don't think that every Saturday class will not be there. Only last Saturday only class was not there. And this is what I just mentioned, this subheadings. That's all. I did not discuss anything about the features. So even if you did not attend the last class, day number 5, no problem, because I am starting today about the discussion about the features of Python. So how many features of Python are? Number 1, simple All of you read out. Features of language are nothing but services or facilities provided by the language developers in the languages which are used by the real-time programmers for development of real-time application. Python programming provides 11 features. They are simple. Come on, read out everybody. Simple, platform independent language, dynamically typed, interpreted, freeware and open source, high level, robust, both functional and object oriented, extensible, embedded, supports third party APIs such as NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, and next is called what you know, SciPy, Scikit, Keras, NLP, so many number of things are there. So here, these are what I was written in the last class. And in today's class, we are starting with the first feature called what? Simple. This is what I am going to discuss. This is my agenda, which I was already discussed it. And today we are going to start with the simple. My dear students, now I am going to start with the first feature called simple. Online students, I hope I almost recapitulated what is the day one, what is the day two, day three, day three, up to day three, least bother. Day four, you listen. And at day six, now you try to listen. It is more than enough. And dear students, those who are new members, don't feel that something is already over. Now, my dear students, Kushal, sir, your default time is 6:21. No, my dear student. My default time is 6:21. No, whether you are observing or not, I am starting my session always at 6:20 when the new batch will start. Actually, I am so punctual about the class. Whether you are observing or not, sharp 6:20 I am starting from day one onwards. This is only for 2 to 3 days. 2 or 3 days I will continue. Later, I will shift my class 10 minutes early. Within that 10 minutes, that is called 6:10. I used to start my class daily after 2 to 3 days. And this 6:10 to what I am taking, almost I will take 7 o'clock, 50 minutes I will take. So that 1 hour, 40 minutes I will take. Online students' doubts, I will take this 10 minutes. Last 10 minutes, I will take the online doubts. And before 10 minutes, why sir that 6:10? I'll come and sit with you. The 10 minutes doubt before the class, offline students will have the doubts. I will clarify the offline students' doubts. And the last 10 minutes is for online students' doubts. That is my perfect plan. Not only for your class, every class. I am strict in timing. Very beautiful subject I will explain. Because I don't want to boast about myself. After attending my class, you are unable to sit in other classes also. I'm not boosting. I'll prepare you like that. With more practical explanation, I will give. Try to get more perfection in my class. Okay, Kushal. Now, shall I start my class? Yeah, Krishna Chaitanya. Can career give people join, sir? My dear student, at the end of the class, I'll clarify your doubt. I'll talk about it. Let me start about. Now I'm entering into the features of Python now. Shall we start now? Right. So somebody asks you tomorrow, what is Python? You have to answer as what? Python is one of the simple, platform independent, dynamically typed, interpreted, freeware, open source, high level, robust, both functional and object oriented, extensible, embedded, third party supports API programming language. This is the definition of what Python. Like other people, Python is a general language, X language, Y language, this type of cock and bullock stories I don't want to tell. If you learn something, learn Pakka definition, learn Pakka programming. That is save your life. So I'm speaking virtually, openly I'm speaking. You learn for every point you learn programming. Then only your life will be saved. As a most experienced trainer, I am telling to you, learn everything in the form of programming. If you learn theory, you will not fit for anywhere else. Okay now? So let me start the first feature called simple. Let me start with the first feature. Python is simple or difficult, I want to explain here. C language you started. You learned C language. How many of you know C language here? I will ask this question very regularly in the class. Why? Before my class, after my class. Beauty parallel, before and after. Advertisements will be given now. Newspapers, some advertisements and etc. After the class, before the class, you just have the comparison. That's why I will ask this question regularly. Because when I'm doing something more good, I have to tell you. Anybody? Nobody. Okay, no issue. You know, but there is no dare to raise the hand. Already you got one day the direct bullet question on you. That bullet attack still not able to come out. No problem, students. No issue. And you need not to have any such knowledge. Now I'm entering into the further. Now I'm going to start. Once again, I'm requesting to all my students, you need not to worry about your existing knowledge. Whatever is happened in 22 years happened. You enjoyed. Career gap is there. 10 years gap is there. Some less percentage is there. Don't know coding. No problem, no problem, no problem. If you follow my guidelines from now onwards, you will be number one. I'll prepare right on the top of the page. What are the 4 conditions I said? Implement it, you will become number one. Because it is my 26th year of explanation, I am in the teaching. When I am in 26 years field means what? When I started my career of teaching, that time you did not have your birth also. You can understand how many students I trained it, how many students are working in industry. Correct, students? So I'm seeing that those many generations of people and try to follow my guidelines as a senior most faculty. I'm telling, follow me. Any doubts are there? Most welcome. I'll explain like a crystal clear explanation I will give you. Utilize my services thoroughly. Attend all the classes. Attend my class also. Try to have the comparison. That is my request. And try to see my course content also. It is an extraordinary. Download any IIT syllabus also. Compare. My subject percentage is 65% more than everybody. I can write and tell. Already I shown my content also. Let me start. First feature. How many features are there in Python? 11 features. Try to speak more clearly. Don't be dull in the class. If you are dull, especially boys, I'll call on the dais. I am very strict. You also be strict. Speak out. How many features? Allow. Girls, you also. 1 hour 40 minutes. You should be like a dynamite. After the class, I don't know you. You don't know me. In my class, perfect. Like an Indian army. How many features? Good. Now, I am starting with what is simple. How can you justify it is a simple? Suppose if you are coming to an interview, I'll ask a question. How can you justify Python is a simple programming language? Explain some coding aspects to me, I say. Then how do you say? You will say theory. That theory, people are fed up with the theory. Theory. 22 years you fed up. Writing exam, getting the results, seeing the marks, everything. If you show to IBM people, I have 85%. Okay, keep it in your bag, that memo. You write, solve this test. You solve the hacker ranker problem. You'll solve a? Never solve it. Never solved. 85%, 90% also not able to solve. Why? Basics of subject. Creative mind is not there. Understanding analysis of logics are not there. Analyzing the given problem skills are not there. Creating originality in the subject is not there. That I will give you. You make your mind as fresh and keep 100% believe on the shoulders of mine. I'll keep you everything perfect. Provided 4 conditions, which I already said in the class. Okay, let's start. Python is one of the simple programming language. Simple programming language. Simple programming language. Because of, I'm writing shortcut. Because of 3 important technical factors. 3 important technical factors. What are those technical factors? I am explaining. Three important technical factors. What are those technical factors? They are, now I am asking about, factor number one. I want to explain with the factor number one. Factor number one. Second one, I want to explain factor number two. Factor number two. In interview point of view, also tell the same thing. As it is, you say. To say this as it is, you must listen carefully. Don't buttify the subject. Understand with the technicals. Practical knowledge is important. If you started buttifying now, you will forget easily. Correct? BTech first year written exams, forget. Second year exams written, forget. Third year, forget. Third, fourth year, forget. After fourth year, 1 month, what is happening? Clean and green. Swachha Bharat. Everything, nothing is there in the brain. Nothing is there. Am I correct? Say openly, no internal marks. Fight with subject. Correct or not? What I'm saying correct now? Yes. But how can you get the job then? That's why understanding is only the weapon for remembering everything. Correct? Right, students. Now, factor number one I am talking. Let us take an example. Everything I will explain through examples with the coding. Now, I am going to explain the example. Today, my requirement is very simple, students. Online students, my dear students, carefully listen. My requirement is to generate, this is already I said in the class. For now, I am entering into the subject part. To generate calendar for a month of, 2020, for a month of April, 2024. 2024. This is my requirement today. Because in my calendar app in mobile, I want to develop this calendar app and I want to keep it in my mobile. You know, calendar app, when you touch the calendar app, month is opened or not. You can view the year also now. You can view the week also now, week. You can highlight your birthday dates of your friends and everything, reminders you can keep now. How to develop such application? You practically think about, students. What you are doing in your mobile is called what? You as a user you are doing. But how can you develop that? How can you develop that? That is my question today. If we want to generate a calendar month for April month of 2024, if I take a C language, if I take a C language, if I take a C++ language, if I take a Java language, if I take a C#.NET language, if I take a C#.NET language, and finally, if you come to the Python language, and which one is easy to write the coding? That is a question mark. Yes. So, if you come to C programming, with my experiences, I am saying, one day I will show you that. One day I'll show you. Minimum 250 plus lines of code you need to write. What 250? What almost 350 lines plus you can write it. 350 plus lines of code you need to write it. 350 lines of code is easy or difficult? Is the most difficult actually. Most complex to write, most complex to write the code. Most complex to write the code. Are you able to follow? Most complex to write the code. Did you understand? Yes. So definitely 350 lines of code writing is almost headache. Almost more efforts are required to keep it on the coding. Definitely student will feel more difficulty. If you come to C++ programming, almost similar only, students. Almost similar. Why such a more lines of code we are writing there? Because there was no predefined facility available in C++ languages. There was no predefined facility available in where? C++ programming languages. When you come to Java and C#.NET, you are writing 25 lines of code, 25 plus lines of code. See that 350 lines where and 25 lines where, definitely student will attract towards which language? Java language. Because as a Java professional, because I'm a Java expert actually, from the last 10 years onwards, I'm dealing with what? Python. Last 3 years onwards, completely I am taking Python classes only. From the last so many 26 years onwards, I'm a Java expert. If you go to Google, if you type my name KV Rao, my notes only will be there, total Google pages. If you go to Google, if you go to Google, if you say this one, you see here it is available. KVR Python notes, total Python notes is mine only available. If we go to this place, KVR Java, if I write it, KVR Java notes, if you say, completely my notes only will be available. Completely my notes only will be available. It is not my website, pdfcoffee.com, subscribe. These are all called mine only. Even my material was also there. Of course, it was a old material. It was a old material. This was my popularity on Java. And of course, that I already stopped taking Java classes. From last 10 years, I'm taking Python only. And my total career of 26 years is with Java only. Even my industry experience. From last 3 years onwards, completely total Python classes only I'm taking. So coming to this place, here I am coming. What sorry is not necessary. How much I am getting the knowledge, that is an important. Correct or not? My sir may have more experience, but how much I am understanding, that is an important for me. When my sir is good, if you tell in interview, my sir is so and so, he will not give job. That I don't want to believe also. How much you learn from my class, that I matters. I'll take care about that also in my class. Okay, students. And don't feel that I sorry shown about his things. I'm just saying to you, Java 25 plus lines of code is going to be definitely it is easy. I am feeling easy to code. Easy to code in which language? Java. Definitely, I'm feeling easy to code in Java because there is some type of what predefined facility are available. Gregorian calendar, some calendar concept is already present in Java. Almost in C sharp.net or C sharp.net also, you are having what? 25 lines of code is there. Easy to code. Compared to what? Compared to what, students? C comma C++. Compared to C C++, this is easy to code. Very, very good. People are attracted toward Java and this one. When C, C++, you learned it. But when students are coming to Python, when a BCom student is coming to Python, when a Bachelor of Arts student is coming to Python, a pharmacy student is coming to Python, writing 25 lines of code is still complicated. And all of a sudden, an MBA student is coming for entering into software field, which is the most popular and best choice for them to get the job as on today. The only one and only the sector, one and only the area where you can get the job with a plan of action is a Python domain, because the total world is entering into artificial intelligence, data science. Coming already, as a student, you already know, total fields are automated to AI only. And majority of the languages are going to disappear. There is no doubt in that. Only data science, AI, machine learning, deep learning with the backbone for coding is only with Python. So Python coding is must in AI. So we have to work in industry in the coming years. Coming years means you are working on data science and artificial intelligence. You have to learn what? Such related subjects only we have to learn it to work in the industry. Correct or not? That is what is called backbone is Python programming. So in Python programming, if any non-technical students are coming who want to emerge in the technical field, they have to learn Python programming only. There we are writing just 2 lines of code. Just 2 lines of code. Then tell me, for 2 lines of code, is there any student will feel complicated? Every student is feeling more easy. This is called more easy to code. More easy to code. Definitely this is called what? Solving. Majority of the times, the Python coding make you to feel it is a dead easy. Provided The provided the students and programmers must know what? Must know modules. This is the most important word you need to get it. The slogan of Python is, students, slogan of Python is, what is that? Less lines of code, and what is this? More meaning. Less lines of code and more meaning. Sir, what is the beauty behind this slogan? The beauty behind the slogan is called modules. Dear students, before entering into this module, let me show you these two lines of code. Let me show you these two lines of code. Already I said in the class how to install the Python. I need to go to the start ILApps and go to this A, and I'll tell you what is the module also. Python 3.12, and I shown the version also. Python 3.7, 3.8, 3.9, 3.10, 3.11, 3.12. Video number 4 you can listen, and 3.12 you can list, you can open the Python software. This is my Python software. Version is what? Python 3.12.3. This is the one you can say. I just want to show you for easy convenient to show you clearly. I'm just trying to take like that and see the students 3.12.3. There I'm writing two lines of code. My dear students, don't worry what I'm writing. I just want to convince everything with coding. Import calendar as C. Because in your 22 years of life, you mug up with what? Buttified your what? Theory. Whiteboard, chalk piece, everything. Pollution rises, career problems came. Here, no. No whiteboard, no chalk piece, nothing. Everything through programming only. See, students, print off what code I'm writing, least bother. I'll start the coding very shortly with 0 level. Today I'm explaining features. That features supporting coding I am showing. Month of C dot month of 2024, 2024, I am writing here, fourth month I am writing. What is 2024? Year. What is the fourth month? Month. So this is showing the calendar month of that. Are you getting? Next is called what? Print of how many lines of code? Number one line, number two line. Even every student will get a desire to learn Python coding. Such a simple language is nowhere else present in any of the language. Even if you go for BCom, BSc, everything, every line answer is 10 lines, 15 lines, etc. Are we learning? Are we getting job by learning that theory? No. Such a beautiful coding, if we learn very nicely, I'll get the job. Print of C dot month of 1947, our freedom fighting year. And the next is called 8th month. When the freedom fighting 8th month October, what is that? August 15th is a Friday, the freedom fighting, the Independence Day it is. You see, on this calendar is called what here? Module. What is this calendar is called? Module. That I am taking, and you are going to get this. Similarly, I want to get the total year. Year I want to get it. How do you go for it? C dot calendar of 2024 calendar I want. 2024 calendar I am getting, students. See, students, how I am getting it? 2024 first 3 months, next 3 months, next 3 months, next 3 months I am going to get it. Tell me, is it easy to generate the calendar or difficult to generate the calendar? Easy, because of the beauty of the module called what? Calendar. What is a module? I'll tell you within a few minutes. Of course, first you tell me, is it not less lines of code? Is it not giving more meaning? The secret of behind this less lines of code and more meaning is only the beauty of what? Module. Dear students, I want to tell you one thing. To enter into the industry, now I'm adding something here. To enter into the industry, to become a software engineer, you must learn. You must learn what you know, libraries. You must learn libraries. This is one of the most important word I want to bring it. This is the one I want to bring it. Whether you are learning C language or C++ or Java, not .NET or whatever you are learning, from now onwards, you make a thumb rule you make it. When I'm learning Python, how many libraries I know? What is meant by library? General word of library means what? Library contains books, which I'll get one book. Are you paying anything there? That means you are reusing that book. Already they purchased and kept in the college. We are getting that book free of cost. I will take 10 days. After 10 days, I'll go for renewal now. Correct or not? So library will provide what? Source to me freely. I will use that. I will reuse that and I will use my requirement. After fulfilling my requirement, I will give back to the library part. So library provides what? Source. With what? It is a source. It is a source with what here? With a full of predefined code. Predefined code. Library is a source which contains full of predefined code. That predefined code already provided by language developers. Who is the language developer of C language? Dennis Ritchie. Kept the libraries in the form of what? Header files. C language libraries are called what you know, students? Header files. Header files. C++ language libraries are also called what you know? Header files. Header files. Some people also call it as what you know? Namespaces also people can call it as header files. Are you following, my dear students? Online students, am I clear about my explanation? Am I clear about my explanation? Please respond, my dear students. Okay, students, please go follow me. Let me continue my session. These are going to be, and dear students, and don't feel because of my wording, in C language, there are 256 header files are there. Of course, we are not blaming anybody because you are a student in your college, internal marks are there, so much of stuff is there. You may fear to ask the doubts. Here, no internal marks. When I teach very extraordinary subject, you praise me. Of course, when I don't teach, you need not to praise. Of course, that situation never happens. In my 26 years, first 2 years you leave it. Next, first 2 years you leave it. Next onwards, a solid foundation I will create for you. Extraordinary. As a senior most technical trainer, I am giving to you. I'll teach crystal clear micro level subject I will explain. You just utilize my services. It's my request. And moreover, I'm saying attend all the classes, attend my class also, and have a decision. 256 header files. How many header files your teacher taught? My teacher taught to me. Number one, stdio.h, conio.h, math.h, string.h. These are the 4 header files only, they said. 256 minus 4 only, they said. How many you don't know? 252 you don't know. What is your percentage of subject knows? 4 by 256 into 100%. That is your percentage of subject knows. It is in the form of 0.000 or not. Will you get the job? 100% job will not come. You learned what? Theory you learned. And nobody will bother about the theory. They will ask what? Applications on the concept. While loop is there. Nobody will ask while loop in the exam point, interview point of view. They will ask applications on while loop, they will ask. Applications means already I shown you hacker ranking, how difficulty they are. And already I'm having 700 problems are there. That kind of things you need to solve it. That is our total task. And nobody can tell the programming what I'm explaining in the class. And finally, this is 256. If we come to C++, there are 512 header files are there. 512 header files are there. And your faculty will tell only one. My faculty also said one only. What is that? iostream.h. After that, they won't tell any C++ header files. C is better. 4 they said. C++ only 1 they will say. In Java, what they said? In Java language header files are, in Java language libraries are called what you know? Libraries are called what you know? Packages we can call. Packages we can call. There are so many number of packages are there. Core Java packages, advanced Java packages, Spring packages, Spring Boot packages, Boot with microservices packages. For learning Java, you need almost 1 year, 1.5 years required. We will go to college for 4 years, but we cannot learn the course in technical background. 1 year you cannot learn it because in 1 year you will take 6 months holidays only. You will take 6 months holidays, 6 months class. 600 minus 600 is equal to 0. 0 students will not get the job. After 1 year, Java is completed and then searching for the job. Job will not come. 1 year wasted, money wasted, frustration started. What happens after that? People are pressurizing, when do you get the job? BTech completed. You cannot do business. You cannot become a politician. You have to become software engineer only. Subject is not there. How can you become it? And you are in the junction. 4 ways are there. 4 ways means 4 arrows are there pointing to you. Where do you go? That's why plan of action is required. Are you following, guys? That's why. Follow me. In Java, there are so many number of header files or packages are there. Now I am coming to Python. Python language libraries are called what you know? Modules are there. Modules are there. Modules extension is called what? Packages. In my class, I will explain modules and packages very well. So many number of modules are available. Gaming modules, IoT modules, ML modules, DL modules. So many number of modules are available. Are you getting my point? Tell me now. If you want to write the coding so easily, what is required? If you want to write the coding easily, what you must know? Libraries must be learned. A doctor is expert. Doctor is expert means what you have to praise it is knowledge. What knowledge? Medicine knowledge. Correct or not? He knows 1,000 tablets. Any patient comes, he will study the problem, he will shoot the problem with his medicine knowledge. There is one doctor, he knows only 3 tablets. Any patient comes, same tablet he is giving. What happens? Three out of three, problem not solved. The 3 patient will tell to 3 relatives, don't go to that place. That 3 people will tell to 3 people. It is multiplied in a month. Finally, the doctor will become patient only. Finally, what happens? He will also go to some other place or not? Why he is getting that problem? Same thing, software field also. If you are fully perfect with libraries, you can write the coding easily. So my entire conclusion is very simple. Even a doctor cannot prepare the tablet on his own. Can he prepare the tablet? He is prescribing the tablet which is already there, correct or not? Similar manner, as a software engineer, you are using what? Libraries, where they contain full of what? Predefined code. Such a full of predefined code related libraries. Who must tell in the class? Trainer has to say. Instead of teaching theory, they must tell what? Libraries. Instead of teaching sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cot theta, secant theta, cosecant theta, they have to explain what? Applications of trigonometry. Then you can get a seat in NIT and IIT. Only IP related things you will get. Only intermediate you will pass. You will not get NIT, IIT seat. Correct or not? You also think, students, try to learn applications on the subject. Shall I move forward, guys? Now, tell me for my satisfaction. Why Python is providing less lines of code? What is the beauty behind the less lines of code? Because it provides a rich set of modules. Clear or not clear? So tell me one thing. If I want to write a code for anything, you have to immediately get what in mind? Module. If I want to, you take one more example. In the life of ours, any worker want to do something in your world, he will come with a toolkit or not? An electrician coming to your home to fix the light, he will come with his toolkit or not? Why he is coming with a toolkit? It is easy to do the work. Similarly, if you go to the company tomorrow to work on the project, you must go with libraries. That libraries you are supposed to learn in the training only. That training, if you want to learn the libraries, the faculty must have the real-time knowledge. Real-time modules they must know. That's what I am saying to you. Already my content itself is showing so many modules I am discussing. That's why I'm taking such a big content I prepared. Why? Next 30 years in Python coding, you should become an expert. That is what is the content aim. I can prepare a small content. I can prepare Python in 20 days. I will complete like other institutes, but we don't want to do it. With a nominal fees, we are providing a very elegant subject for you. Are you following me? So tell me, learning Python is nothing but learning about what? Modules. Modules are nothing but what? Full of predefined code is there. Am I writing the code? I am reusing the code. Reusing the code is easy or writing the code is easy. So today I am using this calendar module. I am writing or reusing. So reusability is one of the aspect in the software industry. If you want to reuse, you must know how to reuse or not. But if you want to reuse, the SAR has to explain that modules perfectly in the class. So students, now I'm going to give a clarity here. Now I'm giving a beautiful clarity here. One more example I'm giving. That point I will write it and I will come back to this place. Python is one of the simple programming language. Factor number one, I'm writing here. Python programming provides what here? Provides what? Rich set of modules. Provides what? Rich set of modules. I'm using the word called rich set of modules. So what? So that what happens when so many modules are there? If you learn so many modules in the class, is it easy to write the coding or difficult to write the coding? Instead of modules learning, other than the modules like your C language, if you learn only theory, how for loop, what is while loop, like that if you learn without knowing applications, you will fit for writing exams only. You will not solve any industry applications. Understand, students? Concept should learn very easily. And programming we have to learn carefully. Why? With programming only you will become intelligent. Correct or not? In sin theta, formula is there. How to apply the formula to the real world? That is called a subject. That is what the faculty has to explain in the class. So, rich set of modules so that Python programmer, Python programmer can do what? Can reuse. Python programmer can reuse which code? Predefined code. Predefined code, which is present in where? Which is present in where, students? Modules. The moment when you come to the Python world, you have to come to the class with the mind of what? Today, which modules I will explain. If I explain X module, Y module, Z module, so many modules if I learn it, if I go to industry now, you are a king in the team. You are a king in the team. Are you following, students? You ask any Python student, what is Python? You ask, they don't know. You test it. Every day you test it with everybody. If you are 80% more than everybody, then only you accept me. You see their notes. You see our notes. You search our content of programming in the internet also. You will not find that many examples even in internet. That many sources I used to collect my different examples. So such a all source related examples when I am keeping, it is a full of source of examples I'm giving. Practice my notes thoroughly. So come on to this point. Python programming provides rich set of modules so that Python programmer can reuse which code? Predefined code, which is present in where? Hence, this concept makes you what? Hence, Python programmer feels, Python programmer feel writing code, writing the code, writing the code in Python is simple. People knows Python. People don't know modules. Will they select an interview? They know concept. They don't know modules. They can't write the coding. That is what is happened with you. C language you know, but C language coding you cannot write. Am I correct? Correct or wrong? Yes. Java also. You know Java little bit this side that side. Correctly you don't know. 100% you don't know. I don't want to weak you. You know a little bit. Something you know, but program you cannot write. then how can you select an interview? By seeing those things, your experience, and apply that on my class. First you apply on my class, then you apply on other classes. First you apply that thing on my class. Whether sir will teach completely programming or not. The moment I come to the class, only programming. Concept 15 minutes, programming 1.5 hours, and conclusions, case studies, remaining time. Concept I will explain so crystal clear. Concept is clear, programming is dead easy. Okay, now creative skills are required. I think you are getting me. Now my next requirement is I want to calculate. Next time want to go for it. I want to go for it. I want to generate. I want to generate what? OTP. I want to generate OTP. A 4 digit OTP I want. Or I want to generate 5 digit OTP. 5 digit OTP I want. 5 digit OTP I want. When you are withdrawing some 20,000 in SBI or 11, more than 10,000 you want to withdraw from SBI, you are getting OTP or not? How to generate the OTP and how to send to your SMS? That is my code. I'm asking when you go to IBM, this is a question. Write a Python program to generate a OTP and send that OTP to the destination desired number, which is registered with the mobile, which is registered with the banker. Or write a simple code. Write a Python code, send a OTP to a specified mobile number, which is the mobile number you are giving. How to write a code? And first of all, you imagine how to write in Python. You cannot do now. Why? You don't know what? Module. If I tell the module, you will do with the left hand, left finger. For that, the module in Python is, module in Python is random. What is the module? There I am explaining. Of course, this is a beautiful topic. Random distributions, uniform distributions, gamma distributions, Poisson distribution. So many number of distributions I'll explain, because in data science, this is very important. Because our Python I'm teaching, as I started with full stack Python, you see my dear students, Python for data science. In NumPy, I am explaining types of distributions with what? Data visualization. That is coming in where statistical programming. That also I will discuss as a part of my class. So how to generate it? Go to my Python environment immediately. I'll say what? Import random as, R. This R is nothing but I'm using as an alias name. When I come to modules, I will explain what is important everything, because I am discussing in my regular sessions. In my regular sessions, there is a concept called what? Modules concept is there. This modules concept you see. How many syntaxes are there? There you see. This is my syntax. By using import statement, by using this one, syntax number 2, syntax number 3, syntax number 4, by using from import, syntax number 1, syntax number 2, syntax number 3. 7 syntaxes I am explaining. Right now, don't worry about it. Right now, don't worry about it. Why I'm showing all these things? In further about this modules I'm explaining. More than the modules, packages are also there in Python. Whatever the libraries I am discussing as a part of my project, how can I make my libraries to be available to the on-site member? How can I give my library of which my laptop? How can the US student can use it? How can Australia student can use it? How another country person can use my source code? That also I'll tell you how to develop your own library. Random. Go to the place. Random as, or I am saying print of r dot randint randint of 1,000 comma some 10,000 I said. You are going to get it. You are going to get it. A random number is going to come. A random number is going to come. Close this bracket. Random numbers are coming, which you cannot predict it. OTP cannot be predicted. It is called for security purpose. You are using it. Now I want to get it 5 digit OTP, sir. I want to get some 5 digit OTP. No problem. You can get 5 digit OTP also. That is called randomized values will be coming. How to generate the captcha code? How to generate the, you take your application level if I go for it. How to generate your voter ID? Voter ID will be a random number or not? Take your passport number. These are all called what? Randomized values. All these examples I am telling in the class. Take one more example. I want to calculate factorial of a number. factorial of a number. Actually, factorial means 4 factorial. Mathematical wise, 1 into 2 into 3 into 4, or 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, which is I need to write the code. In C language, you need to write 15 lines, Java also 15 lines, C sharp.net also 15 lines. But 15 lines, don't waste your time. If I tell in the company, I'm an intelligent, I'll write 15 lines of code. I'll tell he's wasting 15 lines of code unnecessarily. Already code is there, he will use that. You'll say, I will prepare a very good sweet. You wait until I prepare the sweet. People cannot wait. Already sweet is ready. I will eat the sweet and I will do my work, he will say. So your companies are important to release their application as early as possible to get more profits. And Python provides such a beautiful modules. What is the module here? Import math as M. Print of what? M dot what? Factorial of 4. Factorial of 4, 24. Factorial is available already. I'll tell you the help of also, help of factorial also. I will open the module, library, I will open it. I'll show what are the functions are available. stdio.h is there, C language. You know how many? Printf and scanf, only 2 functions you know. But actually there are 60 functions are there. You don't know that. Why? Your sir did not show you that 60 functions, but I'm showing in the class. I'll open the library, I'll study that, I'll explain each and every part of it. Print of what? M dot what? Math of math, M dot what? Sine of 90. Sine of 90. What is the value of sine 90? Okay, good. So any new member is there in this class? Sine 91, they will say. One they will say. These people also said one only. Later after showing, they also realized something is there. What we learned is something. This is available something like this. How it is coming? Sine series, cos series, I will explain. What is the cos 0? What is the cos 0? What is the cos 0? Cos 0 is called what? 1.0. You don't know that? Cos 0. You know now? Okay, if you don't know, no problem. I will explain all these things in the class. Because these trigonometric ratios are required in my pie charts. Data visualization is required. I'll explain. Students, what you know only fundamentals. Don't think that fundamentals are required. I will explain fundamental to the application level. I will explain. Just to try to understand. So am I writing any code here? No. Just 2 lines of code I am writing. I am finishing my task. So as a Pythonist, are you feeling easy to write the code or complex to write the code? So the beauty is behind learning Python is easy only because of what? Modules. Learning Python is equal to learning about modules. That should be fixed in your brain. You have to come to the class. Learning Python is equal to learning about the modules. Understand, students? Okay. Now coming to the point back. Python is simple or difficult? Simple. Why? It provides what? Rich set of modules. Because of rich set of modules, Python programmer will write the code, will reuse the code. So that Python programmer is feeling simple to write the coding. Online students, am I clear about that? Am I clear about that? So, student, is this Mamata G? Seema, import random as R. Whatever you are writing, I will also write, mom. Why you are not getting? Why I am getting? That is a big doubt. Mamata is not getting that code. So, Seema, whatever you have written it, I will also write it. I will also write it. Not like that, ma. One star is getting, others are not getting, not like that. So, now see here. This is the one Mamata got it. Mamata has written, of course, I copied as it is. Now I will remove this. So, before that also, I will remove. So, import R. What she said, capital R. Okay. Now I will print it. What she written it, I will carry. See, Mamata, R dot randint off like this. What she written? Same number she written. Same number. She will not get the answer. Only student will think what? Sir is getting, I am not getting. Student will not have the patience to see where they commit a mistake. That is what I am requesting you. Don't be Immediately say the answer. Think what she is writing, same thing she is writing. So even I also will not get the same answer is coming. So I need to get it what? Say here 10 comma 20. Between 10 20, one random number will come. Random numbers cannot be predicted. So close the bracket. See that answer now. Close the bracket. Answer is coming. Mamata, are you getting, mom? This is an answer. So got it. Mamata, are you getting, ma? So now I will move to that. Did you understand the mistake? Now I'm saying that. So you are not getting a, still not getting a. See, ma, when you are still not getting, what can I do? Ma, I'm showing on the line. I'm showing on the line. Okay, you will check it. You check it. So here already it is there. Even after showing, you have to understand. Checking all those things, that is a later story. Already I'm showing on that. Beginning, if you get confused now, that confused will continue. That's why carefully listening is important. Okay, students, now I'll move to the further, go to the part. Is it clear? Now I want to give you here, because first point, I will take some ample of time. Tell me, for my satisfaction, what are the modules you are just remembering? Tell me. Don't try to partify. Come on. Calendar, comma, math. Next what? Random. Like that. I will tell you so many modules in the class. Like what? Beautiful module I'll tell you. For example, I want to generate one Excel sheet. Excel sheet. Do you know Excel? Microsoft Office Excel. Write a Python program to generate an Excel sheet. For that, there is a module I am explaining, CSV module, CSV module, CSV. For example, I will go for my mouse. I'll take my mouse. I'll say what? Right click, say new. I'm creating folder. When I click on the folder, is the folder creating or not? How to write a code for creating a folder? When you are clicking something, some piece of code internally executing or not? How to write such piece of code in the class? Are you understanding? Okay, caviar. I will select that folder name. I'll go for more options. I say rename. I'll say rename. I'm saying Python. When I say rename, some piece of code executing to change my existing name or not? How to write a code for changing the name of my existing folder? I want to write a code for it. How many lines? 2 lines, 3 lines maximum. Suppose now I want to go for it. I will delete my folder name, student. I'll delete. This is gone. When I delete, some piece of code is executing. How to delete the folder? Deleting the folder, creating the folder, renaming the folder, creating the file, deleting the file, shut down the system. I will write a Python code to shut down my system also. This many types of things I'm going to tell you. What is that code name? Module called OS module. I want to communicate with Oracle. Through Python program, I will communicate with Oracle. Oracle also I will tell you here. Python with Oracle communication. There are 2 modules are available. CX underscore Oracle and one more module is available. Oracle DB. Like this, if I go on writing so many modules, I will explain. Nobody can explain that modules which I am explaining in the class. Check it everywhere. They'll tell only theory. They will not tell the programming. I am only the one which I am telling the coding, especially my class only. Now, students, I want to tell you here definition of module. Here you need to remember this. What is the definition of module? I want to tell you. Definition of module. As a part of my code, I want to tell you the definition of module here. See how beautiful it is. Take it. Now I'm going to take up, students, very beautiful point I'm saying. A small word I'm using, students, today, function. Spell out once. Function. Whether you are a BCom student or BZC student or any student, just to spell out once for my satisfaction. Function. In normal life, what is a function? Normal life. It is an event. It is an event or not? Birthday function, marriage function, X function, Y function, something like retirement function, job joining function, like that. When birthday function, some events will do it or not? When it is a marriage function, you will do some function, some statements or not? So In a function, certain operation will be performing or not? Certain operation you are performing. So in computer science also, in mathematics also, mathematics contains what functions concept is there. F of x is equal to g of x is equal to. I will explain that mathematical functions to computer science. I will get it. So today you have to remember the word called function. Now you are asking, come to slowly to the subject. You take a mobile. You are asking your friend, is your mobile is functioning? Functioning means what? Working or not? That means, is it operating or not? Now tell me, what is the use of function? Suppose your friend is doing something wrong. You are asking, is your brain is functioning or not? What is meant by function? Operation. Tell me, functions are used for performing what? Operation. Remember this word. Functions are used for performing what? Operation. C students, in Python programming, C programming, C++ programming, functions are denoted by a symbolic notation called like that. What is this is called? This symbol is called what? Parenthesis or braces. What is this function? What is this C is called? Square brackets. Spell out. What is this is called? Come on. These are somebody saying flower bracket. No flower is there in this. This is called curly braces. Spell out curly braces, flower bracket, sunflower, rose flowers are not there here. Because these are all called your college knowledge. Of course, you don't, college is enjoyable item only. Subject is no. So this kind of thing, if you take it, now I am taking today this part you see. From now onwards, parenthesis, now I am taking what? Month of. This will be spelled out as what? Of. Month of. Spell out. Month of. This is called what name? Function name. Spell out. Function name. In a calendar, this is called a month of, is called one function or not? Which is generating the calendar for a month of particular year. Getting or not? Next, one more thing. Factorial. Factorial of. What is this is called? Function. Next is called a sine of. What is this is called? A function. What is the next? Cos of is called a function. Like that, if you take it, modules are containing what? Functions. So learning module is nothing but learning about what? That's all. So inside the functions, who is there? Functions. So inside the function, what is written? Some piece of code is written. That piece of code you need not to write. You reuse that function so that my operation will be completing. Are you following or not? So come to the point back once again. So module contains what? Good. Modules contains what? So, okay. What is the module? You know, math. What are the functions? You know, factorial of, sine of, cos of. One more I will write it. Print of, m dot, sorry, print of, m dot, sqrt of 25. Is it not a function? Come on, ma. Yes. Next I will write it. M dot, POW of 10 comma 3, 10 to the power of 3,000. 10 comma minus 1, 10 to the power of minus 1 is nothing but what? 1 by 10, which is called 0.1 or not? What is my function? Power of, sqrt of. These are all called what? Functions. Next I will write it. M dot, ABS of minus 2. Absolute value of minus 2 is called 2. Absolute value of minus 2. FBS, sorry. FBS is called what? Minus 2. Are you following? Minus 2 is made as what? 2.0. Are you following? Absolute value means what? Negative number made as positive number. Because when I go to some standard deviation and then variance and all those time, I'll explain those kind of things. Are you able to follow? For my satisfaction, you tell me one conclusion. Module contains what? Beautiful. Now, not only modules contains functions, modules also contains some universal values. Universal values means what? I'll tell you the example. Capital of India, Delhi. Is it called a common value for all Indians? Like that, In mathematics, if I take it, my dear student, pi value. Have you heard about pi value? Whether you are Indian or USA or any student, mathematically, pi is equal to what? 22 by 7. Is it not called 3.1, 3.141, etc.? Some big number will come or not? Is it a constant value for everybody or not? Such a constant value, you need not to take on your own by putting your efforts. They are telling we are giving the common values in where itself? Modules itself. Getting or not? One more kind of thing, E is equal to logarithm of E, 1.71, etc. Some big value is there. Mathematically, log E also will have one constant value or not? So, module is not only containing functions, modules also contains what? Data members also. Universal data members. They are called global data members, we can call. Are you following me? E, PI, these are all called what? These are all called what? Universal value. AM, PM, AM, PM. These are all called what? Universal timing representations or not? So that I want to show you. Tell me, module contains what? For my satisfaction, modules contains not only functions, also contains what? Data members. Spell out, ma. Data members. So functions will do what? Operations. Data members will contain what? Universal values. Plus also contains that you don't worry, class names also will present students. Right now, don't worry about the class names. It is related to our object-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming, in that class concept is there. What you learned about OOPS in your colleges, that is already OOPS. That is a waste. That is a completely blunder. What I am telling is a ultimate. About OOPS, if I open what is a class, if I open what is a class, it's a marvelous. You attend anybody, because in AI, in ML, you will use only OOPS related coding standards. OOPS related coding standards only you will use it. If we come to these classes, see how many examples in my class, only concept called classes. Under that notes, syntax for defining a class. Syntax for defining a class. See the beauty of it. Class, see the syntax of the class. What people says in our colleges, a class is a collection of objects. The blunder. I will prove within 2 minutes. They'll say only theory. They'll say without. In my 4 o'clock, one faculty was there. Because I'm not blaming anybody. If I blame that person, I have to blame his teacher. His teacher. His teacher. How many teachers I have to see? And I have to blame my teacher also. Of course, why that is happening? Because of lack of knowledge. So, when I ask a question, what is a class? Collection of objects. That's a blunder. With the class, we create an object. Class is not a collection of that. Class is something different. What is that? What is the advantage of it? I'll explain in the class. Right now, don't worry about it. There are a lot more things to discuss. For my satisfaction, everybody must answer my question. What is the module? This is what I am expecting now from you. After seeing, tell me, collection of what? Function names plus what? Data members and class names. Let me show you practically. Anything you don't leave me without telling practically. First you apply on me, later you apply on other classes. Help. Help is a function in Python. There you say, what is my module name? Math. You press enter key. Help, oh, sorry. Import math as what? M. So on what name math is available? M. So I need to write what now? M only. See, my dear students, what is this now? What is math? Built-in module. Aren't we? Already present. Predefined module. Command description. This module provides access to the mathematical functions. Functions. A cos. That is called cos inverse. In trigonometry, normal trigonometric ratios, inverse trigonometric ratios, hyperbolic trigonometric ratios, inverse hyperbolic trigonometric ratios, sin theta, sin inverse, sin h, sin inverse h. Sin is available in that many flavors. You already studied intermediate now. Intermediate you studied when you don't know. I am remembering that. Okay, sir. A, don't worry. A cos h. This is A sin. Like that more. You see. Go on seeing. Are you seeing this function notation, students? Are you seeing that? Now come on, see. You are going to have so many number of functions I am showing here. Cos function, degrees function, distance between 2 points P comma Q, square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus 1 y1 whole square. Distance between 2 points you learned or not? You learned and forget, of course, that is different. EXP, exponentiation, and you see that FABS, just now I said, factorial function I said, and floor function, F module function, sum function, gamma distribution, GCD, hyperbolic functions. See that, see the number of functions. LCM function, how many functions are there? You see log based functions, and you see this how many permutations functions, power function, product function is available. See students, how many are there? This SQRT function is available. See how many are available. After that, what is that? Data members, pi value as well as what? E value. Come on, more. Print of what? M dot what? Pi. What is M is called? Alias name to my module. Pi is called what? My data member. See that, am I getting my value as it is or not? See that M dot Pi, M dot Pi, M dot SQRT, SQRT of 25. This is called a function name. This is called a data member name. Are you able to follow me? Tell me, both of them are present in where? Module only. Easy or difficult? I'm showing everything by opening the library. I'm making you. This is called student will get automatically creative thoughts will come. They will have self-learning skills will come automatically. So my point is what? If you say the definition of module, you have seen clear cut in my class. If you forget, I can't do anything else. I shown you now. So once you look it with your eyes, you have to believe it. If somebody says theoretically blackboard, white chalk piece, if you believe it, your career will be lost. Because when you go to interview point of view, interview will ask you tomorrow, how many functions are there in math module? You will say helper of math. You will show immediately. That is called real time. So go to the place, tell me what is the definition of module? Come on, Ma. A module is a collection of data members, comma what, function names, and what, class names. Right now, don't worry about what, class names. Class names, don't worry. An example, if I take it, a math module, I am writing here, students, carefully follow. A math module, say here, a math module contains what? Pi, comma what? E as what here? Data members. Next is called what? SQRT, POW. Next is called sin. Next is called what? Cos. And next is called FABS, etc. Are called what, students? Functions. Are called functions. And here class names are not there. Further, I will tell you what is the meaning of class name. Right now, don't worry about the class name. Did you understand this? And factor number 1 makes me to feel Python is which language? Simple language. How can you say Python is simple? If I go to an interview, if I tell this one point, it is more than enough. I feel Python is simple because I will write the code of anything easily because already so many number of modules are there. They will ask a question. Show me some example where you can do the coding easily. I want to generate a calendar of April of 2024. Import calendar as C. print of C dot month of 2024 comma 4 so that I can get the calendar module easily. I want to calculate factorial of a number, import math as m, print m dot factorial of 4 so that I'll get the answer 24. What else is required? I'm not writing a big code. I'm not wasting my time. I'm writing in a simplified manner. This is the factor number 1 made as Python is simple. That's all. When you are explaining in interview, you have to explain so practical answers. When you speak something, practical answers has to come out from that. That's what I'm saying, my dear students. Go to an interview with a laptop. Open a laptop in front of the interviewer. Speak to the interviewer only with a laptop. Opening laptop in interview requires lot of courage, lot of subject knowledge. Then only you can speak to them. Will you speak to in front of interviewer with laptop? You never carry also. Why? When you open the laptop itself will not on first. Syntax error will come. Subject is there, it will be opened automatically. Correct or not? Because daily you will interact with that only. I always train my students in that way only. If you utilize my services, see, whatever the words I'm saying, with the practical I'm showing and writing like this. And the day one only, day two, day three. Last day also same commitment, same practical rounds only. Okay, now. So compared to Friday class, today's class is easy to understand. A Friday class is easy to understand. Like that day by day when you are entering, it is more easy. Of course, today is easy because Friday class forgetting, today is easy. That is also one thing is there. If you prepare every day and if you come now, you will be just like a paper, you will be like a lightweight student. If you don't read and come, one day you'll feel much complex. It is there in your hands because on behalf of you sir cannot read the notes, correct or not? You only has to do. I'll show everything practical in the class. Any doubt is there, put across, I'll clarify everything. But all four conditions are important. Okay, students? Right. Online students, is my concept is clear? Is my concept is clear? Sandeep, what is pi? Pi is called what? Pi value 22 by 7. I already said now. Yes. Now factor number 2. Tomorrow class I will explain. Tomorrow class I will explain. Tomorrow class I will explain. I will explain tomorrow class. Tomorrow class when I come back, I'll explain factor number 2 and factor number 3 so that this will be made as simple. Okay now? So I'll stop my class. Tomorrow class will start as usual, the timing. Okay, students? Clearly understood now? Right. So, students, I'll stop my class. If any doubts are there, I will go for clarifying your doubts. Thank you, my dear students. Online students, any doubts are there? Please hold on. Right, Mom, Mamata. Right, you checked it. You got an answer. Giving clap symbol also. Right, Ma. Thank you. So hold on. Any doubts are there? Those students who has. Hold on. Within few seconds, I'll come back. Students who are in the online. Students who are in the online. Online students. Janie, Janie, after writing this code, ma, we are pressing enter key or not? We are writing this code, we are pressing enter key so that you will get the output. So let us start the clarification. Ali, my dear student Ali.
Yeah, I have a question. So, what is the difference between like the regular Python course and the full stack Python? And also, because I'm ambient and pursuing for data science field, like
Yeah.
working as a financial analyst.
Yeah. So
So
now
I
the
know like,
question is,
yeah,
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 now As a full stack web developer, if you want to become web developer using Python, you need all these modules. If you are looking for data science, you learn module one and then only Python this is. Go for data science. This is the day. Only Python will make us to go for data science, ML, DL, deep learning, and AI, and other kind of any of the things related on the code of Python. Full stack Python indicates the other modules also required. For web development is concerned, UI required. For web framework, Django required, which is not necessary in data science. But data science require database also. Module number 4 is required. Module number 5, the general awareness. Every student must get these fundamentals. So I hope Ali, you might understand.
And the daily, how many, other than class, how many hours you need to
Yeah.
practice or to learn?
See, Ali, I'll tell you one thing. Maybe you are already having much experience. Suppose if you take the concept of NumPy, suppose if I take 1.5 hour, 1 hour 40 minutes, I'll tell a lot of case studies. You have to work on each case study for 4 hours almost. And such a high-end case studies will come to you in this place. So how many hours if you take it, how many hours if instead of asking, until you get the subject, you need to practice. That is my advice.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. So I
Right.
should more focus on module one and then module four you mentioned, or like the all the modules.
I would like to suggest you, since you are learning data science, I hope you are learning data science, right?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yeah.
Yes. You want to do that means you learn this Python module one. After completion of module or in the middle of the module, you can go for data science. This is one route to become a data scientist. This is one job career. One more career to become a web developer, you can go for all the modules using Python.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. And next, Bharat Raj. Bharat Raj. Raj. Next, Navneet Rao. K. Navneet Rao.
Good evening, sir.
Huh?
Sir, you said no, sir, functions of modules.
Hmm.
Sir,
Tell me.
functions of modules you said no, sir. So we have to learn all the functions, sir.
Yes, you have to learn all the things. Next student is Pani. Pani.
Yes, sir. While I have gone through your notes, but the example coding that you're showing,
Hmm.
will that be available in the notes?
This code which I'm saying now, I
Yeah,
told
I'm talking. Yes.
that a explanation of features of it. I'm just showing, just to make you understand why it is so. Very shortly. After the features are completed, I'm starting
Mhm.
from the 0th state of coding.
Okay. Okay.
That time
Okay, sir.
onwards, I'll send the coding for you. Okay.
Understood, sir. That
Yes.
was the only question, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Next student, Kushal. Student name Kushal.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, when I need to start this DSA, should I start parallel to this course or after completion, sir?
Which one? Data structures and algorithms.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
After completion of the Python course, you can start.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. And next, one more student, Hemant Verma. Hemant Verma.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me, Hemant.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, I am having around 5 years of career gap.
Hmm.
Yeah, should I learn DSA along with this course to
For you,
take
DSA,
those experience?
DSA not necessary. For
Yeah,
you, DSA not necessary. You learn full stack Python.
yeah, okay, sir.
Right. Kunal. Sorry, not Kunal. Okay.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Evening.
Sir, I am from a BCom background, sir. Like, I am unable to get the code which you are writing in the Python
No,
3.1 to write.
Today I'm not explaining coding. I'm just showing how Python is simple to write the coding I'm saying. Are you understanding concepts of my code?
Yeah, sir, but I am unable to get how you are writing. Like, what we should.
Don't worry. I'll start from 0th level. I'm discussing in the features.
Okay,
Very
okay, sir.
soon I will come to that. 0 level onwards I'll start. Okay, now.
Yeah, sir, got it, sir.
Today,
Thank you.
my intention is not to write the coding. I shown you the outputs. That's all. How easy to write the coding in Python. That's all.
Acha,
So don't
okay,
worry
sir.
about it. I'll
Yeah,
start
sir.
from 0 level. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Next student, another student I'm taking. Banu. Banu.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, Banu, tell me.
Sir, like my doubt is like, we do learn DSA in this course only, sir, or I need to take
No,
separate?
DSA is a separate course.
Okay.
DSA is a separate course, not included in this course. Separate course it is.
Yeah, sir. And would this be enough to crack a job, sir?
100%. Now that's why it today job oriented course. This is perfectly you need to learn and all the things you need to follow.
Like
Perfect coding you need to.
Yeah, sir. Like I'm planning for my master's, sir. So only Python would be enough, sir. I don't have any much time, sir. I only have like 4 months time.
No problem. You can learn this first one.
Yeah, sir. Would this be enough, sir, with DSA?
DSC separate mod. DSA
Yeah,
is
sir.
a
I'll take
separate
DSA
course.
separate, sir. But would this Python and DSA would help me in my master's?
Enough. Yeah, 100%. This will be enough like anything for you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. Next, Ravi Kumar.
Yes, sir. Can I use Visual Studio for Python coding?
100%. I'm telling in the class, Ravi Kumar. You see, VS Code is there with me. Very shortly, I'll tell you how to use VS. I'll tell you PyCharm also. I'll tell you Jupyter Notebook also. I'll tell you Spider also. So many IDs I will tell you, Ravi Kumar.
Okay. And one more question, sir. This is only this time is you are available for this classes or any slot?
No, Ma. This is the slot which is started newly. 4 o'clock also my batch is there, but it is already going back. Ongoing batches are there. Existing batches are going on. This slot new batch is started.
Thank you.
Okay, now?
Yeah, thank you.
Next student, Vijay Kumar. Vijay Kumar. Vijay. Vijay Kumar.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah, audible.
Hello?
Tell me.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, I was just thinking about looking at the pupils and all those things will be covered, right? The
Yeah.
strings and everything,
This is see,
right from the
that's
basics.
from you see my existing. Once you see the data types are used. This what you are saying is my beginning only. You see here fundamental data types. Yeah. And you asked about the list category, list tuple,
Yeah.
dict, set, frozen set, all these things. About your concept, you set tuple. You see how much big explanation I'm giving. Tuple. Is of tuple. What is tuple? Notations of tuple. Type tuples, operation on
Dat-
tuple.
Data
And function.
frames, lists, and all.
100%. These are you see pandas. You see exclusively pandas. Pandas here. It's a data frame. You see threads. This is what I'm going to discuss. Data frame. Pandas related concept. This is data
Okay,
frame
okay.
related. Everything. I will explain it. Okay, Vijay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. That's all I needed.
Right. Devi Prasad. Devi Prasad.
Yeah, hi sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, audible. Please.
Sir, can I put 3 to 4 years of experience as a Python code, I mean developer after
Yeah,
learning this?
see, med student. Finishing this with full thoroughly coding. Keep almost will experience of 5 years experience in this full stack content. You are making the learner of experience. People that much years of experience you will get it.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma. Sumitra, this for you to learn this Python coding. This is the right path for you to learn Python coding. So, sir, if I do only Python, when I get backend developers or without full stack development, my dear student, you need when you go to stack Python only Python and this, you need to have to go for Django. To deal with the database, you need to deal with this. In industry, to get the job, you require combinations of skill set. That combinations of skill set we prepared here. Skill sets you must learn it. All the skill sets you must learn it. Then only you can get the job. No, how? Navneet Rao. K. Navneet Rao. Not able to speak. Any more doubts, students? Okay, students, don't miss tomorrow class, which is very, very important. So, Thakur, I already said the full Python will take 4.5 months to 5 months. Python take only 3 months. That is a along with this Python, you can learn other things so parallelly. So, don't miss the tomorrow's thing. Very, very important. Thank you, students. First, tomorrow, don't miss it. Good night.